Christina. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I taught 4th grade for 1 year at TASIS.
Hi, I'm Matt Zander from Scranton, and I've taught at TASIS chemistry for 3 years.
I'm Masayo. I have been the middle school activities coordinator, IT assistant, summer programs co-coordinator, and basically anything that anybody needs to get done in the last minute.
I am Troy from Blank, and I've been teaching Blank at TASIS, and I've been here for Blank.
Hi, I'm Kelly Teagarden, and I am from Durham, North Carolina, and I have been teaching history and running the service learning program at TASIS for the last 3 years.
Hi, I'm Sarah Grove, and I'm from Iowa City, Iowa, and I've been teaching music at TASIS for 3 years.
My name is Sam Lipa, and I was a math teacher at TASIS for 10 years.
I'm going to create a new wine label, a Chardonnay called Teagarden.
I'd like to date.
To be honest, it's because I got really tired of Peter hitting on me.
After 10 years of teaching math, I decided to retire and maybe do something else with my life. I'm thinking of joining the circus. There's a circus called the Dangling Brothers, and I'll be working with them as the bearded man.
In one word, rigid.
I'm very rigid, so I get along very, very well with the Swiss.
Switzerland is beautiful, and the Swiss people are very law-abiding and stoic people. Sometimes in order to get them to smile, you have to tickle them.
A great thing about living in Switzerland is that you get this nice, safe, secure feeling, like you're always surrounded by police officers, and at any minute you could be part of a citizen's arrest.
Switzerland's a lot like the white Asia. You know, it's sort of like a piece of shrimp toast without any flavor at all.
Ticino is wonderful because it has a great mix with the passion and the fire of the Swiss and the cleanliness and predictability of the Italians.
I felt a little out of place when, during the opening day, I was wearing a TASIS polo and khaki shorts, and all of the parents and students were clearly not. And I felt like a Best Buy employee.
A metaphor. I guess if TASIS were a boat, you know, like we had the arc down. Well, it's really the canopy. No, that doesn't.
I think this one would be a new faculty member. It's really malleable, still very stretchable.
Willing to be stretched.
Yeah, it can go to all new lengths.
And mine would be like a 3-year faculty member, a little rough around the edges, and
It's kind of been stretched to its capacity already.
And it kind of sucks as a hair tie.
Yeah, I think mine would win.
I keep trying to go biblical here, and that's not going to go over well. No.
TASIS is like a piece of fudge. It's mostly sweet, but it has plenty of nuts.
Well, if it were a heap of no, it couldn't be. Maybe next question.
I can only recommend one thing. Run away.
Run as fast as you can.
You need to learn to be around teenagers 24 hours a day. Oftentimes all they need is some tender loving medication.
Covet the 1 franc coin.
Try to fly as low under the radar as you possibly can.
Third thing, if anyone out there is athletic, during the Sunday basketball games, always try to play on Michael's team. The man is unstoppable.
I would recommend planning in August all of the trips that you want to take and then just committing to them and not letting anything get in the way of that.
And how important it is to balance that and take the time even though everything could go to TASIS. Do things for yourself.
Protect your evenings. You have very, very little time to yourself. So if you have a night off, hold on to it, cherish it, and use it wisely.
You could hire my entire family to come work at TASIS.
That's my answer too.
Which is plausible, they're teachers. You would just need to have 3 music teachers and start a home ec department so my mom could work here.
You would need a math teacher for my mom, English/ethics for my dad.
Okay, the most satisfying thing about my job was performing and teaching my students. I like to run my classroom like a successful theatrical production or a movie. I enjoyed entertaining and engaging with my audience, and I really enjoyed the fact that they came to see my show.
I found a lot of my job very satisfying. At first, I was scared to death to be a dorm parent, but living in Balmelli for 2 years, yes, I lived in Balmelli for 2 years, Michael, 2 years. But the formation or the relationships formed in that building were just stellar. You know, to see freshmen mature, especially after living here for 3 years, because the ones that I lived with in Balmelli, I then saw again when I was living in Chirtanago as a dorm parent for seniors. So I really got to see the boys kind of grow older and grow up and mature and become responsible. So that was pretty inspirational. I didn't know I could have that kind of effect on people.
TASIS is like a second home for me, considering I was here as a student, and summer staff, school year staff, all of that. So I'll miss the whole environment, but the people is definitely something, you know, all the staff, all the personnel, all that fun people that I won't be able to hang out with as often. That's something I'll definitely miss.
I think it's a pretty rare and unique opportunity to be friends with the people that you work with, and while it's really challenging, it definitely has its benefits. I will miss eating in the dining hall and sort of ending my day with friends and colleagues. I'll miss working with people who I feel like I know and care for as people, as well as just coworkers. Specifically, I've been so lucky to work with Tamra, Kim Nelson. I mean, these people make my day every time I see them, and not only are they coworkers, but they're friends. I will miss Kelly Teagarden. She and I have been here for 3 years, and we both came at the same time and felt a little bit young and single.
I'll miss Swidley a lot. I love the culture here. I love the food. I love the people that I work with, and all that happens here on campus. It's a good time.
I will miss my students, especially my advisees, and the handful of friends that I've made in the adult community. They help to melt my cold Italian-Canadian heart.
I'm going to miss Massimo, and I'm going to miss Vivi every time I turn in my dishes saying ciao. I'm going to miss Sara Lee's gelato. I'm going to miss really bad TASIS Merlot wine. I'm going to miss Karen Taylor's hugs. I'm going to miss running up and down Monte Bray and San Salvatore with Burke. I'm going to miss climbing with Paul and Josh. I'm going to miss bike rides. I'm going to miss the faculty-student soccer game. I'm going to miss everything. I'm really, really going to miss Switzerland.
I will mostly miss the people. Wow. I will miss Corey Felice. I will miss Carrie and Elena and Betta and Sarah and Margaret. I will miss Masa and the fact that he does everything for everyone. I will miss everyone that I've met over the last 3 years. I will miss Mario's ciao. I will miss Massimo saying hello every time I eat a meal. I will miss watching Keenan and Lucy grow up and the Ukusteiners. I will miss everything about TASIS and the students and the internationality, the travel, and everything about this experience.
Yeah, baby.
Yes, I would consider coming back to TASIS.
Yeah, would love to come back to work for TASIS.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. After my life gets a little bit more stable, I would definitely come back to TASIS and teach again.
Yeah, I would. As a matter of fact, I've had at least 10 people tell me, you'll be back.